Hello, friends. Hope you all are doing great and are healthy and happy. Today, I'm going to share with you all an opportunity that will impact millions of lives all over the world and bring them wealth, health, and happiness. The goodness of advanced Ayurveda with time tested solutions and proven scientific researches and results on the ground have given us the capability to expand this opportunity to United States of America. This is soon going to make a difference in the lives of people in Africa's, other Asian countries, and along with the European countries in the coming future. Now, I'm here to explain to you this business opportunity presented to you by Indusviva Inc. This is the company who have their own research, their own cultivation, their own manufacturing, and their own distribution network. You get the products delivered at the comfort of your home. Business has a repeated order trends to the magnitude of 80%. And this is a pure turnover driven hybrid plan business. So today, let's know more about it. So let's move on to the next step. So primarily in Indusviva, you earn in 9 ways and you have a reward program as a 10th benefit that you get out of business. So I will talk about a couple of these in more detail in the video. So typically we will talk about retail profit and the team business we can earn from Indusviva's compensation plan. Okay, so now let's understand how you can earn from Indusviva business. So typically in this business, you earn in 2 ways. The primary profit that you get is from your personal turnover, or we call it as the retail profit. The second income, which is one of the major part of this business, you get is from your team's turnover. So you might have noticed the thing I already mentioned earlier. This is a pure turnover based business. Okay. Now let's understand some more details about the retail profit. So retail is traditionally what we have been doing in all the businesses where we have products to be offered. So typically, you have the products, you get it sold out, and then you get your commission. Okay. So in this business, primarily the retail profit is what you get, and that is of 20% upfront. Okay. So let's understand how this 20% is calculated. So what happens is we are currently launching two products from Indusviva. One is i-ved and another is iCoffee. So the minimum order quantity that you can place is 4 pieces. It's your choice. It can be 4 i-ved, it can be 4 iCoffee, it can be 2 i-ved, it can be 3 iCoffee. It's depends purely on you. But the minimum order quantity is 4 pieces. Okay. So the 4 pieces, as a dealer of this business or as a premium customer of this business, you get is at $250. So if you are buying 4 pieces of i-ved, so it means one bottle is of 1 liter, so you get 4 bottles of 1 liter each with the price tag of $250. And when you sell it in the market, the suggested retail price is $300 for those 4 bottles. So primarily, what you are earning is $50. Okay, so the $50 on a DP price of $250 means 20%. Okay, and in terms of this business, every bottle or every box of i-coffee is of 25 PV. So 4 bottles of i-ved or 4 boxes of i-coffee amount to 100 PVs. Okay. Now, so what is the extra benefit you get out of it? So the company has a surprise for you. The more retail you do, the more benefits you get. So if you're a good retailer, you have the awesome skills of doing retail. So the additional benefit that company provide you is, here it goes. So if you are a topmost retailer of that calendar month and you are the first prize winner, then you get $1,000 extra for that month. So before going more in the details, I want to mention here that this is a weekly business. Okay. So whatever business you do from Saturday to Friday, whatever commission that business accounts for is paid to you maximum by Wednesday morning in your, okay. So typically, so again, going back to this top retailer bonus, what I am trying to make it clear that if you are very good in retail and in the monthly turnover, you are able to get the highest retail output, then you will get the first prize. And if you are the second highest, then you will get a prize money of $500 cash extra. Okay. Now, what if you are not the first and second? So the company has a consolation prizes. What it says is, if in a calendar month you are able to retail out 40 pieces of any of the products, so you get 4 products worth $300 free of cost. Okay. And if you are able to just retail out 24 products only, then you get 2 products worth $150 free of cost. And even if you are able to retail out just 12 pieces, okay, so not 40, not 24, only 12 pieces in a calendar month. If you are able to retail out that, you will still get 1 product worth $75 free of cost. Hope this is clear for you. Okay, now let's move on. Now, one of the preferred income in this business is team profit. Okay, so why I call this as a preferred income? Because this is your chance to earn a passive income. As I already told you, this business is weekly. Payout is by every Tuesday or Wednesday morning. Okay, and you have a potential to earn $10,000 weekly just by team business. That's the power of this business. Okay, now let's understand how you get. So basically, as I already told you, this is a hybrid business plan. This is not binary, but this is a hybrid business plan. But initially, in the initial phases of the business, when you are trying to learn the business, when you are trying to build your team, you are eligible to only start 2 organizations for you. One is your left organization and another is your right organization. So suppose you start your business today, okay, in any state of United States. Suppose you are living in suppose New York, okay, and you know somebody in California and you know somebody in Chicago, okay. So the and you make them your business partner. So the guy in the California, you started him with his left organization, and the person in Chicago, you started with them as a right organization. Okay, and as I already told you, so every piece in Indusviva business constitute to 25 PV. So if the first order that the person placed is of 200 PV, okay, each side, then you will get something extra. What is that? That is the business opening bonus. So suppose you started your left organization with 200 PV, you started your right organization with 200 PV. So you will get $20 extra as from each side as a business opening bonus. Okay, it does not matter. It starts on day one, it starts on day two, it starts in first week, starts in second week. There is no time limit. But whenever you will start your left organization and right organization, and everybody starts with 200 PV, so you will get $20 each. Okay, so this is the first income. And the retail income that we talked about earlier, to 20%, if you are doing retail of its own, that will come to you as a separate income. Okay, now let's move on to understand furthermore. Now, suppose the person in California also have two business partners with him, and they also come with a business or a starting order of 200 PV. And the same goes with the person in Chicago. He or she also have a two business partners readily available with him in this business, and grossing a business of 200 PV each. Then how much you will earn? Okay, so let's understand. I'm taking this scenario for your understanding, so that the calculation is easy. So now, suppose in that particular week, you are doing a business of 300 PV retail. That means the DP price is of $750, and your business partner on the left side, you have three business partner on your left side and three business partner on your right side, and everybody is doing a business of 200 PV. Okay, so suppose you join this business today, you are doing a retail of 300 PV, and in the first week itself, you uh, started your left organization and you started your right organization, and both of them are doing 200 PV. So, and in the next week, they started their own two left organization, right organization. Then how much you will earn? So let's go on to the next slide and understand how the earnings are gained in this business. So on the retail earnings on a volume of 300 PV, that is $700, $750 DP price. It's a 20% of DP price. It means $150. So if you are retailing 300 PV, so the retail profit you get is $150. And since you have done a business of 300 PV, you will get one product worth worth $75 free. So that also count in your income. And since you have started your teams on the left and the right, and you have three partners on the left and three partners on the right, and everybody is doing a business of 200 PV, so you are getting a matching of 600 PV each side. Okay, so you match a 600 PV of the business. So, and if I talk about in DP, it is a $1,500 business. Okay, so you get 10% of the matching PVs. It means it amounts to $150 of the team bonus. Okay, so this was when you have three partners doing business in the second week of your joining. But before that, because since you started your left organization and right organization in the first week, you also got the business opening bonus. So I'm counting that business also here, that income also here, and that amounts to $40. So now if I summarize this, you started today. In this week, you started your left organization and right organization with 200 PV each. You got business opening bonus as $40. In the next week, the two business partners which were on your left and right, they also bring their own two partners each side, and each of them do a business of 200 PV each in the next week. Okay, so in the first week of your joining, since you started the left and right organization with 200 PV, you get the $40 business opening bonus. In the second week, when there is a matching business of 600 PV, you get 10% of the DP price, that is $150. You yourself did a retail of 300 PV in that week, and you get a 20% of that, that is $150, and you get one product worth $75 free. And since you have done a awesome job in bringing speed to the business, company gives you a extra income in form of quick start bonus, that is $60 extra. So what does it mean is, so you started business today, and within 2 weeks you make a team of three team members left, three team members right, and everybody is doing a business of 200 PV each. So the total income within 2 weeks you can earn is $475. Hope I am clear with it. Great. Let's move on. Now, I will let you know with another beautiful feature of this business, Indusviva business, is spillover of business. I again take the same team structure. You are here, you have three team members here, you have three team members onto the right. And suppose now, in that particular week, the team members onto your left is doing a business of 1000 PV each. And the team members to your right are doing a business of 2000 PV each. So what does it mean is, total business that the team on the left does is 3000 PV, and the total business your team on the right did is 6000 PVs. So you get a matching of lesser organization, that is 3000 PV. So what does that mean is, 3000 PVs matching business by the rate of 10%, you get an amount of $750 in that week. But you're right, the team towards right has done an awesome job in getting more business, right? So what will happen to that business? So the best part of this business is that extra business which is not matched in this week is carried forward to the next week. So in this particular case, 3000 PV business is matched, and you get a payout of $750, and the rest extra $750 worth of businesses carry forward to the next week. So nothing gets zero. That's one of the best features of the Indusviva compensation plan. Now let's understand another beautiful feature, that is spillover of team members. Okay, what does it mean? This means, suppose Mr. Ishaq started his business in Chicago, suppose. Okay. Now he have Mr. Harish in St. Louis and Mr. Naeem again in Chicago, suppose, and they become his business partner. Okay. Now, as I already told you, this is a hybrid business plan. In the initial phase of the business, you are allowed only to have two organizations. One is left organization and another is the right organization. And you already open your left and right. So Mr. Harish is your left shoulder and Mr. Naeem is your right shoulder. Okay, now what? If you want to bring third person into this business, where it will go? Now the good news is, it will go either to your left or either to your right. Okay, so what does that mean is, suppose it was Mr. Navneet who was interested in joining your business with Mr. Ishaq, and Mr. Tamim also wants to join Mr. Ishaq's business. So Ishaq decided to get Navneet onto the left side of his organization and Tamim onto the right side of the organization. Okay, because that's the only place Mr. Ishaq can place them, because he have only two organization, left organization and right organization. Okay, so what does that mean? This means that the business generated by Mr. Navneet or Mr. Tamim in either as a team bonus or as a retail bonus also count as a turnover for Mr. Naeem and Mr. Harish, respectively. Okay, what does that mean is, because since Mr. Navneet and Harish are on the left side of the organization, and Navneet automatically becomes the part of Harish teams. Even Harish might not know him, but the business generated by Navneet is contributing to the income of Mr. Harish. So this is a spillover of team members. Okay, and that's what it continues. So this is another beautiful feature of Indusviva business. Hope you understand. That's what I want to explain in this video today. I am sure you understood it. If you have any queries, just let me know your queries on the number floating on your screen. That's the WhatsApp number. You can place your queries. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Message me on the WhatsApp. You can't. I will not be able to receive your calls on that number, but yes, definitely I can answer the queries. Okay. See you next time again. Till the time, take care, keep healthy, and join this Indus Viva business and be wealthy as well. Take care. Bye bye.